Technical issues.
I'm normally a level designer at Black Forest Games, and I did for the porting of the Jana to Xbox. I did a lot of testing for it. So yeah, hi.
So my name is Flavien Bridon, and I'm a tech programmer at Black Forest Games.
Hi, I'm Stefan Schmitz, called Schmitty. I'm a level designer and audio designer at Black Forest Games, and working as a vision keeper for Geonesis's Twisted Rings.
Yeah, my name is Andreas Feist. I'm a technical artist at Black Forest Games.
Okay, so explain the porting, the process that you go through in terms of porting.
Generally, so I'm a tech programmer, so I'm working on the engine. So for PC, for PS3, for X360. So for the ports, basically I got the game working on the 360, but at a very low frame rate, and I had to optimize the game so that it runs at 30 frames per second. So roughly at the beginning we were at around 10-15 frames per second, and I had to optimize the GPU and the CPU, so all the systems, so that they run faster.
For Genesis, like I said, it's just simply reducing the textures. For some other projects, you have to reduce also the meshes themselves. Sometimes also some lighting radius. If you have a light somewhere, the radius needs to be reduced, so the computation time is faster. These kind of things.
I was converting Genesis's wave audio into the formats used for the Xbox 360. So I was using the exec tool from the Microsoft Xbox 360 console to create XMAs, the audio format used by the Xbox 360.
Okay, normally we just get a new version from our programmers who basically do the porting, because they have to port the code to the Xbox stuff. And then we get a version for our dev kits from the Xbox, and then we just test it and make a lot of bug reports because things aren't working anymore and something broke and stuff. And yeah, then we just bounce it back to the programmers, and then it's a process like they give us new versions, we test them again, check the bugs, give it back and forth until we have a stable version. And yeah, well, then we submit it and hopefully it comes back and say yay.
The audio conversion in general is a relatively fast process, so I just import everything into the exec tool, then check if everything, if the compression formats I choose are of good quality and still very small. And when this process is done and I'm basically happy with the data, I give it over to the programmers and they do the rest.
For one playthrough, I take like 4 to 5 hours. With all reports and stuff. Yeah, some things take a little bit longer, especially if you have to test special cases, and just like, okay, then you have something to test, like you don't only have to play through the game, but you have to, for example, test loading time. So I have to load and unload every level in every mode we had, and this took like a whole day just to test and check the times and stuff like that.
You can optimize a game for a year, but here we spent something like 3 weeks to optimize for the 360. So we had to optimize all the graphics, the physics, the game logic, because yeah, the game was mainly developed on PC, and so we didn't had all the constraints in mind.
I think we had like 50 versions for the Xbox port. Yeah, I think it was like 50.
It's actually trying to maintain the quality that you have on your main platform and bringing it over to the other platforms as good as possible. So, like for porting from a PC to a Xbox, for instance, we just had to reduce the textures because you have to consider the limitations the Xbox has, but also things like the player won't sit half a meter in front of the TV, so you can reduce the texture sizes a little bit more.
The most crucial thing is not to break things. Because, yeah, so to optimize sometimes we have, for instance, for the graphics part, we have to decrease the quality, but we don't want to drop quality too much comparing to the PC version. So that's something we want to avoid, but sometimes we don't have the choice. And the other part is not to break things. So, for instance, on the gameplay code was quite heavy at the end because it was developed on the PC, and on PC everything is fast. But the 360 is 8 years old computer, so comparing to the nowadays PC, it's really slow.
Yeah, the memory on the Xbox is quite limited, so we have to squeeze in a lot into tiny bits.
Well, I guess if we don't find major bugs that are there, like the game crashes every 5 minutes and we miss it because we ended after 4 every time, then yeah, well, that would be pretty shitty.
Well, not choosing a compression format that is too small, because then the quality of the audio is reduced, and you can really feel and hear that. So you'll have to find a balance for every single piece of sound to make it sound good, but still compress it small enough so that it's not eating up a lot of memory on the Xbox.
And they're especially for the consoles, you have special TCRs that you have to fulfill. For example, the loading times that we had before, it's a TCR that no loading screen is about longer than 60 seconds without anything going on, or 15 seconds. So we can have 15 seconds loading times, and if nothing is going on, and everything above has to be something on the screen. So we had to, for example, add the help messages that we have now on the loading screen. We had to add them so something is going on and the player has something to do. And even this isn't allowed to be more than 60 seconds. So we had to take care of that because our loading times were additionally longer at first.
I think thinking that it's as easy as pressing a button, I think this is the most misconception of the whole process. There's a lot more involved in there, so a lot of work is going into that process, a lot of optimization work to make it work as good as on the PC, for example, when you port it from the PC over to the Xbox 360 or the PS3. And it's even getting more complicated when you have to port it for different platforms, so even different platforms at the same time.
It's really this, what you see is what you get. It's not the case. I mean, for getting to this stage, you really need to work on it. And once you're at that stage, it's really what you see is what you get. So you can click one button and you see it on another platform. But initially, it takes some time just to get it running on the other platform.
Yeah, okay. On one hand, it's pretty awesome that people are so excited about the game and want to see it on all kinds of platforms, because, well, hell yeah, we want that too. But it's just like you have to just calm them a little bit down, because we have to get people to do that actually. So please, we try to do that, but give us some time to actually do it. And yeah, but most people understand it if we tell them.
So for instance, I'm a Linux user. I would love to see Jana on Linux, but I know that we have to spend time and money on it, and unfortunately we have to think about the real side on markets on each platform, and is it worth to spend time, and can we make money of this at the end?
I guess that you just go to Microsoft and say, hey, here's my game, just put it on there, and there's not so much stuff involved with, for example, now, yeah, okay, we had the Jana game, but it was still lots and lots of work just to port it. And I think some people have the impression that you just say, okay, you have the game, you just can just say, okay, now play it on Xbox and it works. Well, no, it doesn't.
Yeah, if it's possible to make it work on that platform, yeah, why not? But it just doesn't depend on if we want to do it, but if it's making sense or not. Because porting it to iOS, for instance, will take a lot of effort because you can't have all the systems run on that small platform. So it just really depends on the effort you have to put in to make it work.
And are you excited to see Gianna on Xbox?
Oh yeah, hell yes. I want to really play it on the Xbox 360, and I want to play it on an Xbox 360 that is not one of our dev kits, and see what the Xbox playing crowd is thinking out there. I think platformers are at home at consoles basically. So we're PC producers at our hearts. But we're also console gamers, and so we love to port this to these great machines. And I really hope that the crowd there, which is the core crowd of platformer gaming, will enjoy the game as the PC crowd did. And
welcome! Hello! Okay, welcome to the console release celebration.
Yes! Today, the consoles. Tomorrow, the country. And the day after, the world.
Excellent. So as you can see, we are all very happy that Gianna made it to the consoles for the first time ever, actually. Which is kind of...
Yes!
This is awesome, this is amazing. Super cool and all that. We are very proud and very happy. And everybody else in the company is currently celebrating a few rooms that way.
With burgers.
With burgers, self-made burgers.
Self-made burgers, excellent burgers.
Made by Emily.
I made them.
Made by... So, yes, everybody's really excited and really happy, and we're very glad that the same enthusiasm is coming from the community. So we want to share in that. This is what this show is all about.
Everyone loves your shirt.
Of course we do.
We're very disappointed that we have no burgers for you guys.
Yeah.
Maybe in 10 years or something we can drop them from the sky and they will be awesome, and yeah, we can share them.
Live transport shows.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Anyway.
If my PC could make me hamburgers, it would be awesome.
So we have lots of things going on in this show. We have a raffle. For those of you who are not signed into the chat, just visiting right now, you should sign into the chat, because if you're entered in the chat, Emily will note down your name, and at the end of the show we're going to raffle off BFG goodies and stuff. So that's amazing. We also have a... There we go, there comes the flying merchandise.
There's also a bag.
There's also a bag. I think it was seen worn by Vladimir in the...
Do you have it there?
Anyway.
It's on the website.
Be careful when you throw that thing. It could hurt someone.
We also have what probably a lot of people are excited about, a sneak peek at the DLC, the upcoming DLC that is currently being made here. I will leave Schmitty to talk about that later. There's some neat stuff going on here. And of course we have an interview with the guys behind the awesome metal track in our game. We have the interview with Masu later on, live on the show via Skype. We collected all your questions and everything, and we're going to ask them, and you can see how it goes and how these guys answer you. Anyway, the 28th of March, we will have the release of the box PC version available in stores. And in April, Gianna will also be available for download on the PlayStation Network.
Yes! Whee! Yes!
And perhaps even more, well, for me anyway, it's kind of funny, we are also then the next stop, Wii U. which is Nintendo, and considering Gianna's history, that is amazing and awesome and really nice of Nintendo all around. So very, very excited about that. So we want to also offer a word of thanks. There are a lot of people who have helped us get out the word about the show, about the release, about everything basically that we're doing. In particular, we have, we have Alex, also known on the net as the Kavalierpirat to the German guys. He will be very well known.
2 thumbs up.
Excellent. We had him over here. It was really fun having him here, and hopefully we can work together a little more in the future.
And we don't only say that because we're staking. No.
No, it was not just because of the steak, although the steak was amazing too.
The steak was awesome.
Steak is always awesome. And the guys from Gentleman Gamer, who or GameClassy.com, who interviewed us and covered the release simply because they love the game and because they like what we do. And many thanks for that. It's always a great pleasure when
I have to thank you with hers for the work well done.
I would like to twirl my mustache right now, but I can't because I don't have it.
Well, I have one. I can't twirl my
There
mustache.
we go, twirling mustache, Mickey.
What is that?
Okay, 5 minutes.
No, not the mustache. Don't touch the mustache, you know.
So speaking of Gentleman Gamer, actually, oh wait, I forgot. Oh, that was almost.
Where-
That was
where
almost
were you
dangerous.
most
No, I
reminded?
didn't have a burger, so I'm not in it. Anyway, of course, the people we also want to thank very much is Masu themselves, who are hopefully in the chat and who will be on Skype later. Awesome for you guys helping us out also with promoting the show and coming here for the interview. And I'm sure we're going to have an awesome chat later on and lots of fun. So thank you, everybody. And also everybody I didn't mention right now or we forgot in this little thing. There were so many people helping us, and it's been amazing. And we thank you. And we hope we get the same kind of co-working in the future. So anyway, first item on the agenda is an interview, a short, quick little chat with the Gentleman Gamer, who will be on Skype and who will be interviewed by Sarah, because she, And Gentleman Gamer, for those of you who don't know it, it's a website full of reviews, shorts, and articles on the latest developments in gaming. And here comes the headset. This is not going to work.
Yes.
Oh, technical difficulties. Please stay tuned.
Thank you.
There we go.
I don't want to destroy the set.
Yeah, you're going
try to wrap my meaty arms around here, so
It doesn't go any further.
Yeah.
Okay, you do.
Oh, sorry.
Anyway, the guys are really cool. They're also in the chat right now, from what I've seen. And yeah, so we're going to get them on Skype, and we're going to start that interview right now. I hope.
You ready, Sarah?
No, but I never will be, so go.
Is it like video chat or is it?
I don't know. Will we see them? It's
You'll see
weird
them,
for me
they
to
won't
talk
see
to
you.
people if I don't see them.
We'll see them, but they won't see it. They
it's-
will if they see the. Never mind.
Ooh, come on, Skype.
Skype.
Skype. Why you no work?
Dun 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 dun
Dun,
dun
dun,
dun
dun.
dun 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 dun.
Elevator entertainment provided by. Yes.
Whoa.
Crazy.
Hello, I hear someone. Hello.
Oh, look at that. So we hear people, but we can't see them right now.
Okay.
That's okay.
It's okay.
Can you give us some short feedback in the chat if you can actually hear us both?
Yep.
Can everybody hear everybody?
If you can hear them, then they can hear you. Yeah.
I hear you.
Awesome, thanks a lot. So cool. So hi. Nice that you're on the show, that we are allowed to do an interview with you. Thanks a lot for that. I'm not sure if everybody in the chat knows who you are, so can you give us a short introduction about who you are, or what you're doing, and stuff like that?
Yeah, sure. So we're the Gentleman Gamer, like you guys said. I'm Connor Yellowpen McDonald. I do a lot of our written reviews, our PR outreach stuff like that.
I am Luke Pixelot.
There are two people.
Yeah. I put the website together and basically just try to hold things down.
Okay, cool.
And I'm Shane Vulgar Pun. Where?
Sorry. Nice. You know, there are three people. This is awesome.
I'm the head of audio and video.
What are you guys doing? You're breaking Sarah.
You guys want the other 6 of us to come introduce ourselves, or are you guys?
Sure. Sorry.
Okay.
Go for it.
No, just kidding. It's just 3 of us. But we're really happy to be here. Thanks a lot, guys, for having us on.
Yeah, thanks. We have to thank you for that. So, where did you guys come from, and how did you get started with the website and with the industry, and how did you start that all?
Well, I mean, we've all been, gaming since we were young, gentlemanly lads, and I mean, my 2 passions have always been writing and video gaming. So we got started when we all kind of met through work. We're all in upstate New York. You guys are really distracting.
Yes, not only you.
Yeah. So, we decided we'd really like to have a website, and so we started kind of tossing ideas around, wanted to do a review site for something a little smaller that's not industry-driven, getting some really good opinions out there, and so, we just started putting things together.
Okay, nice. How long have you been doing that now?
Well, Luke and I worked for, we kind of did our own sort of self-started websites for a couple years, and then those projects kind of petered out, and people kind of went their separate ways. We've only been doing this now for a couple months.
Okay. Give me a second.
You're in public.
Yes.
Be quiet.
Okay. Sorry. So how did you guys meet us? What did you get involved with us? Was it Jana or what was it?
Yeah, I actually interviewed some members from the development team back when I worked for the older website.
Okay.
I'm not exactly sure who the contact was on your end, but I know we had Carl Williams working PR for us, and he passed us along your contact info, and we requested an interview. So that was when the game was being released on Steam, so we covered that. And then, so when we started this new project, it was like draft up a PR letter, send it out to everybody, who we'd ever contacted, basically. And you guys were kind enough to respond about the XBLA release, and we were super excited about that. So.
Okay, cool. That's nice. So you're gamers yourself. What kind of games do you like?
I personally, I'm a big MOBA/RTS fan. I've been playing a lot of League of Legends recently, a lot of Heart of the Swarm. I love Jana, but I suck at platformers. So it's frustrating. That's why I don't stream. It'd be a lot of broken equipment and thrown controllers.
Okay. I had the same problem when we started with Jana because I never played platformers, and play it. What? Okay, that's nice. And the other guys of you, what do you play?
This is Shane. I'm into MMOs and FPS games, mostly.
Okay. What MMOs do you play?
World of Warcraft.
He's the World of Warcraft player.
That's okay. I played that game for 7 years. It was good till patch 4.3, and then I had to move on.
Oh. Let's get on with our lives. Okay.
I'm playing now another MMO. Sorry.
Oh yeah, so I recently stopped playing WoW, so that's kind of good. First, some shooters, a lot of StarCraft lately. I've been gaming a lot for many years, and so a lot of Mario, a lot of Zelda, things like that,
We should make they're playing Heart of the Swarm, so they're playing StarCraft. Maybe we can make a BFG versus
Gentleman game.
Gentleman game.
Yeah, they probably stomp me.
But I think Boris had a chance.
Yeah, we can make 2 and 2. Let's just talk about that later.
Looking forward to it. Bring it on, by all means.
Yeah, we'll throw down.
Yep.
Okay, good. Now, since we're here for XBLA release, are you excited that we're going down to the Xbox and you can download it there and play it now on the Xbox?
Yeah, this is Connor again. I'm super excited for it because you guys were kind enough to give me access to the demo when it came out on Steam.
Okay.
But I never had a controller, so I'm already being terrible at platformers. Really, really terrible with the PC control. So I can't wait to go at it on Xbox.
Okay. So it's mostly the controls that let you play on Xbox instead of the PC, or why do you prefer playing on the Xbox?
Oh yeah, for me it's definitely the controls, and being able to finally review the game in a scenario where I'm not going to automatically be 100% awful at it.
Okay.
I think these are the kinds of games we need to see on consoles more often, rather than what's being put out by larger companies.
Okay. Cool. I think I have one last question. Let me just read it because I never can remember them. As a team, what kind of goals do you have with your website and with the stuff that you do?
Well, I mean, like any kind of small game review website, our goal right now is just to get bigger, reach a bigger audience. But we really want to craft a lot of unique opinions and kind of foster some debate. I know a lot of game reviewing right now seems like it's pretty cut and dried, like standard this score out of 10 type of stuff, and we really want to foster a place where you can talk about your favorite games, without all the hype, get down to really what makes a game good and bad, and do that kind of in a mature environment without a flame war breaking out, which is sort of why we kind of chose the whole gentleman gamer aspect, trying to keep everything on a mature level. And so for the website, that's basically our main idea. I know Luke has some other ideas about where we want to take the brand in the future.
The long-term goal primarily is we would like to at least hold annual LAN tournaments in New York State, and then hopefully eventually open up a LAN center so we can do those things year-round, do a lot of live stream events, like I said, tournaments for anything. I mean, from high scores in games like yours, or Street Fighter to first-person shooters on PC. So that is really the long-term goal.
Oh, this sounds awesome. Okay, cool. I like. Do we have any questions in the chat for the guys? Emily.
A funny one for you. Does that mean
I can hear it.
No, not for the guys. Maybe. No.
Do you have any questions that you want to ask? I can
we didn't hear anything you heard, so.
I would like to know, how they got interested in Gianna and everything. I can't remember.
Exactly. Why Gianna at all? So why did you get interested in that one?
Oh, I know that personally, even like I've said, I'm really bad at platformers, but I am really big. I'm a huge design fan.
Okay.
So when I first pursued the interview with you guys through my old website, it was all about trying to get into the heads of the designers and find out where that unique twist came from, because it really is like I'm sure I don't have to tell you guys this, everybody in the chat and everyone watching, but it's a great game. It's really well designed, and it takes old platformer shtick manages to make something special. So that's even games that I don't necessarily get to play that often. If there's cool design aspects, we're all about it.
Okay, cool. Do you have any idols? Really? Do you have any idols?
People you look up.
Oh, any idols?
That's hard.
Yeah. I know for me personally, I'm a huge fan of Penny Arcade, just because they're living the life right now that we want to live. We want to be able to go into our office of our friends and just play games all day and write about them.
Okay, cool. So there was a.
No, I think
that's it.
Okay, no, this was just a comment. Okay, cool. So thank you guys a lot. Do we have anything left to say before we cut the connection? Dum dum dum.
just be sure to check us out at GameClassy.com.
Cool. Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
Other than that, I mean, just thanks for everything.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for this.
Yeah, thank you too. Thanks for being in the show, and thanks for the reviews and everything you do. So.
Yeah, no problem.
I wish we had
Thank
video.
you. Thanks a lot.
Bye bye.
Take care now.
Bye.
Was that? Are we?
Done.
Are we back?
Yep.
We're back.
Yes!
Actually, we're never gone.
No.
I'm out of
Do
the
you need
loop
this
there for a
first?
second.
So for all the Sarah fans out there, what's going on? So for all the Sarah fans out there, a few months ago she had dreadlocks. Yeah, she had dreadlocks and she bound them back to her head. So I was like, Sarah, you look like you're Sarah Kerrigan. Oh, Sarah Kerrigan. Education time.
So yes, Sarah likes having an evil, world-destroying queen as her namesake in a game.
What went on while I was gone?
Incidentally, I was just going to say, it's not like the other Sarah is more evil than the actual Sarah, so that's for something. No, I'm sorry. Okay.
And I would protest, but it's kind of true.
So, okay. Thanks again to Gentleman Gamer for everything they do and for the interview. And now we're going to move on to what a lot of backers are probably looking forward to. We are going to show you and let Schmitty walk you through a little bit of a sneak peek for the upcoming DLC. I'm going to leave everything that's related to the DLC to Schmitty because he has a better voice to present it. So Schmitty!
So, yeah, basically, as an absolute foreman for the DLC that's upcoming, I prepared some little video snippets for you well, this is kind of random, but yeah. So what you're looking at here pretty much is pre-alpha. And so you will see that there's no dressing in the background changing. This is just plain good old level design we see here. And this is actually the new level 4.2. This level is highly about exploration and about something I wanted to experiment with, actually, moving geometry.
Oh, shit.
Emily, what's going on in the background?
What? What do you mean, in the background?
I wonder, the video stopped.
Yeah,
The video stopped?
That was the end of the video.
because it's the end of it.
Okay. So the order gets screwed up, I think.
Yeah.
So this is the start of level 4.1. And so basically the background story behind the DLC is that the owls are pretty angry at Gianna for being stomped all the time. So they try to capture her and more or less get rid of her, which has led her to be imprisoned at the beginning of this level. And our good heroine is breaking out of the cage she was in at the beginning, which is in this case only a placeholder, and is followed by huge swarms of owls. Yes? No, keep going. Wonderful. So this is another snippet from level 4-2. 4-2 is at one point Eric, our lead technical artist, came to me and said, "You're the boss gate you have in level 3. You've built in level 3-10. Why don't we have it as gameplay elements?" So what I did is experimentally I took that gate and turned it into a real evil collapsing room, basically. This is another bit of moving geometry where we have crushing walls coming closer. I like that passage. It could be a bit improved, so this is the most unrefined part of it. Lovely owls. And I was trying to get some repeater puzzles in there. So you will have those passages where you can actually reroute your repeater routes by having switching elements, which will be rather awesome, I guess. I hope that I can finish my work on level 4-4, which is apparently the level which will mainly make lots of use of this feature. Wait, 4-3. Sorry.
There is a question about the DLC. Will its difficulty be the same as the last levels of the original?
So basically, you can play the DLC without having played Gianna's Sister's Twisted Dreams completely through the end. So it will be unlocked immediately, you download it. What I want to do is I want to have a smooth ramping up rate of difficulty. So the first level will probably be more like the end of World 1, while the second level already is somewhere between the start and the end of level 2, and it's ramping up then to a difficulty grade I would call the Sarah difficulty. Because the final 2 levels are made by our lovely Sarah here. Will be awesome.
Seeing as she has Kerrigan as an inspiration, you will know what to expect.
Yes, she used lots of buzzsaws. Ooh.
And spikes again.
So, yeah, basically this is our current state of the levels. So this is basically a map view of level 4-1. So you have basically 2 big chase passages which are between the land masses, and within the land masses you have puzzle elements to accomplish.
Keep going.
Yes.
You just tell me which one you want.
Yeah. So the whole dressing for the level will be a mixture of already known vegetation and new exotic plants we had in mind. So we had some inspirations from. My inspiration to that was to go to our artist and say, "Go crazy," and well, they did. So we let us show you some concept arts of the plants. Well, let's switch to the next level, I would say. Yes, next one. So this is the exploration heavy level. As you can see, in the middle there you have some kind of a hub. And the whole world is interlinked with lots and lots of repeaters, so you can basically jump from one location of the map to the other and start exploring this special area. In each of the large area chunks surrounding the central passage, you will find one big challenge around moving geometry. So like a giant elevator which is trying to crush you to the ceiling, or like piston-like elements that try to smash quickly out of walls, stuff like that. So when our game designers played that for the first time, they were quite happy, so I hope it will be really enjoyable when it's finally dressed. We had that already.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes, that we had already.
Whoops.
But it's awesome, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's pretty okay, I guess. So, what we have here is level 4-4. You wonder where is level 4-3? 4-3 is right now still in production and maybe closer to the planning side than the actual production side. So, basically, right now the content is dubbed The Rise of the Overlord, or Angry Owls, as Vladimir likes to call it. We have an Overlord which is leading the owls, in fact, and he has built a giant fortress floating in the sky where he is producing, with evil magic and machinery, purple owls from innocent red and blue owls to try to throw the Machinae in large quantities. So yeah, my like for evil scientists has finally made it into the game.
Are you voicing him too?
I don't know. I don't think that I have the perfect voice for that.
I think he would be amazing.
Yeah, let's talk to our story writer. So, after destroying this big fortress and making it crash into the side of a mountain, you find yourself in the Black Forest. Hey, convenient name, right? You see, it's the first level is Kinetic difficulty, so Sarah's difficulty. Lots of buzzsaws, lots of moving elements here, and lots of acid pits. You're gonna hate this level. I swear to you, you're gonna hate this level.
Difficulty name says it all.
Yeah, the final level is when Gianna finally left the Black Forest. She will have access to the Black Flag Lagoon, which is a water level where you have a new use of moving water. You can actually change the level of water by twisting in this level. So we really are eager to see what you think about that when you try it out, so stay tuned. In the background, I hope that we can accomplish that. In the background you will see the crashed owl's fortress on the cliff. So The next level would be for 7, which is not part of this presentation now, and this is a fairly short level. So we basically took all your feedback we got to the main game, where you said, oh yeah, the boss levels are way too long and the boss fights in the end are very hard. And what we did was the Rise of the Overlord DLC is we put the boss fight into a separate small level. So after accomplishing for 6, you directly jump into the next level, which is just a small piece of level and an epic boss fight. Speaking of epic boss fight, I don't know if you have seen the concept of that on our Kickstarter, but actually one of our stretch goals is becoming reality in the DLC now. So I'm really, really happy to present you the Ninja Pirate Overlord.
Dun, dun, dun.
Bring the Overlord! I love this guy. Oh, Boris is doing an amazing job animating this character right now.
He's so cute.
Maybe we should sell it as plushies later or something.
Yes, I think we should. We should
We should do that. I think so anyway.
Get over here.
Super cute.
Oh, I'm so crazy about this boss.
Mm-hmm.
I really, really am so happy to see him in action. I can tell you, every day I come to work, one of the first things is to look at this Boris already there, and then look at the newest animations.
He's so cute. I don't want to kill him. I always feel so bad. Okay.
So I think we have one video of his pirate form as well.
Is there?
Yeah, there's one video of his pirate form. So,
yes.
Yeah, so this is actually the first full twistable boss, which is completely changing when you twist the world.
Look at that face.
That face.
Yarr! Yarr, me hearty. You came to bless the Overlord.
What?
So basically, actually, he had a peg leg in the beginning, and actually, our game designer Simon, who was working on that boss together with David, our other game designer, was like, "What could the pirate be doing?" And then sat together with Boris, and he came up with the idea: "Hey, remove the peg leg and put a big ass cannon onto his."
Where do the cannons go?
No, he has. I don't.
Where do they load the cannons?
Yeah, well, remember.
You don't want to know, Emily. You don't want to know.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, we can look at concept art.
So here we have some concept arts. So this is a concept art for the cage where Gianna is locked in at the beginning of the first level. So you're starting as cute Gianna, and you really can't get out of there. So the only thing you can do is break it into pieces by turning into Punk Gianna.
Don't even go there. Girls in cages don't know.
Yeah, we should avoid that. Since we have a factory that is producing owls, well, they have to be created and shipped somewhere. So, yeah, we have these.
So much for Hansel and Gretel. And your oven.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, well.
What is this?
This is a crane. It's a giant crane, which is grabbing packaged owls and putting it somewhere else.
Oh, okay.
So basically, the whole flying forest level will be a giant cage full of eye candy. It will be great.
So we do. What is this? This is just a door?
This is just a door. This is
background
elements.
props and concept art basically
Yep.
for the whole thing. I like our concept art.
Yeah. I really want to do work on Ravensdale, and somewhere in the future, this is a small glimpse. Gianna meets Ravensdale, steampunk line. It would be great. So awesome. and that's the one picture that started it all.
Yeah. He has that same smug look on his face there.
Yes. Boris.
He managed to convey that look perfectly. Really amazing. That's excellent.
I have to say the ninja looks way cooler now.
Yes.
And I like it that way.
No, it's really good. I love it. There we go. Last one. Okay.
Yeah, so
there we are. That was your first sneak peek at the DLC. It's gonna be awesome, obviously.
Absolutely.
Probably you're going to hate it because level designer here. But it's the good kind of hate. We talked about this. It's going to be the good kind of hate. So, but as Schmitty said, you can play it right from the beginning. You don't have to beat the entire previous game.
Exactly, that's the plan.
When does the DLC come out?
If we're fast and nothing bad happens in between, which of course never does, probably by end of April or mid-May. If something went horrible wrong, well, 1 or 2 months later. So in the middle of the year, I hope.
Okay.
Tomorrow.
Will it be?
2013.
Well, tomorrow. That would be hardcore crunch. You know?
Will it be on the Xbox? Spelled ECKSBOCKS, obviously. Xbox.
It's done when it's done. Yes.
I would like it if he has written that with, or he has written this with double G. Xbox. That would be awesome.
So how are the plans for when does it come out? Any?
I can't tell you anything about that. Steam for sure. That will be the first launch then. Everything else, and I hope we will get it. This depends on Vladimir, and he's not here right now, so we can't ask him. Sorry.
Maybe we'll have an answer for that next show.
But I will fight with claws and fangs to get this done.
Wouldn't it be claws and feathers? Halloween and everything?
Beaks. Okay.
Beaks.
Yes,
beaks. Excellent.
Beaks.
Okay. Yes.
Break.
What?
5-minute break.
We have a... Oh, okay. I didn't know that. We have a break, apparently. So everybody can relax and chat a little more. And we will be back in 5 minutes with the Masu interview. So stay tuned.
Yes!
think we're going there. Yeah.
You're back.
Hello! Yes. So, hope you had a great break with great music in the background. Thanks again to the Masu guys for delivering awesome music. And now, we're just going to go ahead and dial up the guys. And chat with them. I need the headphones, by the way.
Oh, yeah,
that's not going to work.
So that means we both just sit here and...
Yeah, now
And
Sarah...
now I'm gonna get even, my friends. Just wait.
Sure. Okay, let's see. Yeah, go ahead. Let's dial. Okay, we got one. Hello?
Good evening.
Ah, there we go. And we even have video this time with this one. Ah, yes! Excellent!
Technology is working!
Hello, you guys. Hi.
Hey.
How are you doing?
Good. Very well, thank you.
Excellent. So first of all, thank you guys for being here and for doing this interview with us on Skype while we're doing our live show. Okay, we're just going to start with the basics, although I don't think there's going to be much of those. Viewers who are watching and who don't know who you are, can you introduce yourselves, please?
Well, we are Machinae Supremacy. We are a metal band from Sweden, I guess you could say. We did punk Guyana music for the Guyana Sisters' Twisted Dreams. So together with Chris Hulsbeck and Fabian Del Priore, we produced the music, the soundtrack.
Yeah, and you did an awesome job on that. I can't say that often enough. It's amazing.
Yes.
So your music has a lot of ties to gaming in general, and how did that happen? Did you originally start out with the idea of doing gaming-related music, or did it just happen as you went along?
Well, I think I recently, when I met Jon Nair, I'd recently bought this SidStation synthesizer you can make retro video game sounds. And Jon Nair, of course, was already awesome at the guitar, and we got together and started playing guitar on this SID track. Actually, a song called, I don't know if that was the first one, Trials.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. So,
and it just came naturally together.
We came to that, and we just looked at each other and were like, fuck, this is awesome. And so it's kind of just happened the first time we got together to play music. It was like a natural thing. That was the only thing that could happen.
Excellent. That's awesome. I mean, lots of good stuff came from it, and we are expecting even more good stuff in the future, so that's good. So obviously, well, at least to me, obviously, you are gamers yourself. And what kind of games do you like? What kind of games do you enjoy?
Well, I play all kinds of games, all genres, I guess. Racing, shooters, platform, adventure, wherever there is a great game.
Any favorites on your side?
You mean all time or right now?
All time and right now.
Of course. It's hard to say all time, but I would mention GoldenEye, Half-Life 2, and Final Fantasy 6.
Good choices, good choices.
Well, thank you.
And right now, any particular game that you're enjoying very much right now?
Recently played a lot of Far Cry 3.
Far Cry 3, nice.
And also New Mario, Wii U.
Excellent.
But I guess the best of them has to be Guyana Sisters.
Excellent, sir. And
Did he
Robert?
say Mass Effect?
No.
Nah.
I basically only play games where I get to kill people. what that means, but it's not always that way. One of my all-time favorite games is Jet Set Radio Future, and you ride around on skates and kill helicopters and stuff instead. But
Killing helicopters is awesome.
yeah, that's kind of cool. If you haven't played that game, I don't even know if you can play it on current hardware, but that's absolutely one of my favorites. And Ghost and Goblins and Boulder Dash from the old era. You know?
Nice.
And of course, Giana Sisters was one thing or at least I played, and kind of awesome to see where it's come.
Yeah, and that's actually leading me right to the next question. So what led you to making the Giana Sisters soundtrack? First of all, the original mashup, or the original cover that you did, and then later on the full soundtrack for the game.
Well, we discovered the sound, of course, like we said previously, and we started putting out a few songs with this Sid metal sound, and one guy contacted us and he told us that, you know, there's an entire subculture of video game remakes, like old Commodore 64. We had no idea about this. Nice. And so we figured, okay, look, there's a lot of great covers here, and we should do something like this as well. So, you know, what do we do? And well, let's do Giana Sisters. And so we did that, and somehow that skyrocketed. You know, it was like in an age before viral, it went viral in that subculture, if you may say.
Yeah.
It proved to be a very strong subculture because the music spread wide, and that's part of our success overall. But of course, Hulsbeck heard the music, and he even contacted us later and said, "Is it okay if I put this song on one of my albums?" And we were like, "Yeah, sure."
Nice.
And I don't know, we've sometimes exchanged words with him, you know, on and off. But basically, when this game came up, and I guess I'm not sure how you see it from your angle, but he contacted us and said, you know, it occurred that we should have Machine Supremacy as part of this now that we're making the game, the 25th year anniversary or something like that. And it made us feel like, man, we have injected ourselves into this legacy. We've become part of this by the thing we did. And this was our chance to be part of it for real. So, of course, we said yes.
And we thank you very much for that. And as far as I remember, Schmitty, you were the one who pointed out the original Masu cover of Giana Sisters and to try to use it for the new game, right? Yeah. So yes, we wanted you in there anyway, and we're very happy you accepted. So, what did you enjoy most about creating the music for Giana? What was your favorite part? And your favorite song out of the ones you did?
I guess my favorite is it number 4? I think it's number 4.
That was the first one we did, right?
Yeah, first one. But I kind of like them all, and I really like. I've always liked making covers, making my own interpretation of the song. That's fun. And the whole project was like that, getting the songs from Fabian and just putting our own.
Actually asked us, do you guys want to compose songs, or should we compose the songs and you do the remix? And we actually said that, you know, let's do it the way we did it originally. Yeah. Let's you guys make the originals and we do our interpretation for the metal part. They're both great composers. So it's fun to work with great material. And you know, one of the things that's fun about playing metal is to take something that's not metal and translate it.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
And it was very easy actually, because the songs we got were already so good. Yeah. So we just had to put our flavor to it.
Very nice.
We actually did a twist for the DLC. We've composed 2 of the songs that began with us. So Fabian Del Priore had to, or I guess he's working on it now to do his version of our composition.
Oh, that's going to be interesting then, what he makes of that.
The songs will be original Machine Supremacy compositions for the DLC.
Awesome, very nice. If you were to do the soundtrack for Giana Sisters sequel, I'm not saying that there's going to be one, but maybe. Would you do?
There is going to be one.
Of course. Would you do anything differently, or want to try anything new? I guess this is kind of what you're doing with the DLC now, is that you're composing, actually composing the song and letting the others do the interpretation. Is there anything else that you would like to try with the soundtrack for that?
I guess just make it even better.
Very good answer.
I don't know. I think it's like, yeah, compose more of the songs. Start from scratch, but maybe one thing to do for a future would be to involve even more people and do some. I don't know. It's been pretty good as it is. It's hard to say you want to change something, but I'm sure if that happens, we'll have some ideas.
Okay, excellent. Okay, so we're going on to viewer questions now. We had a lot of people actually asking questions on the Facebook announcement. First one that has been asked a bunch of times, if I remember correctly. Are you guys going on tour at all anytime soon?
No major tour this year. We have some one-shots that are coming out, but the only bigger thing I think will be when we release the next album. So we got a few gigs like here in Europe, and we got one coming up in the USA in January, MagFest. But, beyond that, no real tour this year, no.
Okay. That also basically answers the second question, which was, will you guys be touring outside of Europe anytime soon? So you heard one appearance in...
Yeah, MagFest is like, I think it's near Washington, in Washington, D.C.
Oh,
in
Washington.
Yeah, in Washington.
Ah, excellent. When's the next live concert video being released?
Don't hold your breath.
Okay, that's an answer.
Make it for MagFest, who knows?
There you go.
Idea.
One viewer asked, is 99 a range of Cerno's theme for the Toho series?
No. I don't even know what that is.
Okay, that's an answer right there. It's just a song. There you go. Would you be interested in having a big multiplayer session so your fans could join you in game?
Absolutely.
Sure.
We've actually been talking about, setting up like a Minecraft server or something. There's been a discussion in the Machine Tribe group on Facebook about this, but we haven't really done anything yet. Though I guess both me and Jonne could imagine playing some military shooter as well. But yeah, that would definitely be fun.
So if somebody would want to do that, how are we going? But just on Facebook, go to your Facebook page and start a discussion about it, I guess.
We have this it's a group for really hardcore fans called Machine Tribe, and that group has discussions about stuff like this, all kinds of stuff. But this was discussed there as well.
Excellent. So if you guys, whoever asked the question, you want to make it happen, go to Machine Tribe, and there you go. That's the guys want to do it, so get it going.
Who has a server?
Anybody have a server? Anyway, drop them a line, and you know where to find them. Would you agree with the notion that the earlier style of video game music, powered by more limited hardware, actually resulted in more memorable tunes?
Yes. Definitely yes.
So
they couldn't fall back on massive production value, so they have to, make it interesting some other way.
I can hardly remember one melody from the last 15 years. Maybe one or two. Yeah,
what?
That's almost 10 years ago. Not more than 10 years ago. That's 12 years ago. So it was much more melodies. Just great melodies.
Less generic orchestral music.
Yeah, memorable tunes.
Yeah.
Then of course there are games like Yana Sisters where it's still kind of old school music.
Yeah, very much. And that's one of why I like it.
Actually, that's actually worth raising, because The approach, you could look at it like being retro, but still you could also look at it like preserving some of the things that were really good that are still good and worth doing still.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's and I think it's worthy of preserving these things, because I agree that today it's with some notable exceptions, it's a little bit generic.
Melody rule.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, have you gone to any anime or video game conventions, and if so, what were they like? And if not, would you be interested in attending any?
I think we have once. Hey, I love.
Yeah, okay. There was some. We actually played at an anime convention, but it was a small one in
Västerås or something.
Västerås, yeah. But other than that, we've been to Assembly, and I don't know if that counts. I guess it's a video game convention in some way. I don't know about MagFest. That's music and games. So, I guess mainly when we perform, we go to those things. But of course, we like that, and
So you enjoy that was mostly video games though. So anime is not so much your thing then, or?
Yeah, of course. Some of my favorite movies are anime, like Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind. It's one.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice choices.
Ghost in the Shell, of course. And
Studio Ghibli, all the way.
And the Death Note series, I love that. A few others. So of course, but I think anime it's like.
We're not cosplayers.
No, but it's like all kind of movies and TV series. It's a few really good ones, and there's also a lot of bad ones.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, that's true.
The same balance as otherwise.
Oh, okay. Now very technical questions. What kind of equipment do you use in order to create music?
A guitar.
Guitars, microphones. We've used actually quite a lot of different things, and I think the only thing that matters is that you have something that allows you to do what you want to do. So you need like a digital audio workstation, a music program of some kind, and we've used everything from Cubase, Nuendo, Logic. We've tried Pro Tools and stuff like that, but mainly, something that gets your music into the computer. So if I knew what I know now when I started, I wouldn't be too concerned about exactly what software or computer I'm using. Just focus on the parts, like doing the good songs and playing them right.
And any kind of special equipment that you use that is probably not used in other music productions. So,
are you hinting at the synth station?
Yes.
Yeah, I have it here. Right.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. So, look at the synth station.
Excellent.
It doesn't say Ninja, but this is actually the black one. They only make 50 of these.
Ooh.
So it's kind of rare. Otherwise, it's gray. So we have the black one.
Very nice. So anybody who wants to do what Masu does, get one of those 50 somewhere.
Otherwise, you might
just. Okay. Have you guys noticed any changes in record sales or other effects, positive or negative, after releasing the Assembly Summer 2011 concert on Pirate Bay?
We've actually only noticed that people think we're cool. Our record label actually called us, one of the guys called us and said, "What the fuck is this?" And we explained that it's promotion, of course. We figured that, let's put this out and see how many people like it.
So your take on the whole piracy issue with music or games in this case, any words on that?
We're kind of neutral on that. We don't really mind it. It's. Let's keep it real. We are not just producers. We're consumers as well. So it would be a double standard to pretend that we've never downloaded anything and stuff like that. So let's not pretend that. Let's say that I don't even want to call it piracy. I think it's like a paradigm shift. It's another kind of mentality now. We grow up with these kind of well, not maybe grow up, but when we grew up, this became available, and it's like part of who we are. I think the easiest way to get something is to download it, and if there's no good service to provide an answer, then and it's available, why wouldn't you? It's of course you should support people you like, and there are many ways to do that. I mean, now Kickstarter and of course buying merch and stuff, but we don't mind people downloading anything. We have this saying that we'd rather have people hear what we do than buy what we do. So, and we stand by that.
Very nice. Okay, I think we are out of questions that we collected. Do we have any questions in the chat that I missed? I didn't follow.
No, not so far, but give them a couple seconds to hear the lag.
So we're gonna just give them a couple of seconds to see if anybody has like a burning question on their mind. In the meantime, so we can count on your collaboration when we do. Did I say when? If we do the sequel.
Yeah, that's pretty given.
Excellent. Check the questions on Masu Group and Facebook.
That's where these.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's where our questions came.
I think both your post and the post we shared.
Yeah. Okay, we have one question. Does Jonas do all his interviews from bed?
Yes, I do.
Excellent. Best way to do the interview.
Possible. Very cool.
I think the talk question, is it the click sound? I don't know.
Okay, they're already answering from the chat. That's awesome.
Yeah, sorry. Maybe I should let you ask.
No, that's perfectly fine. Sword Art Online? What? Do you know Sword Art Online? I don't know.
I think they already phased out and are talking about other stuff now.
Apparently. Okay, anyway, I think we can... What?
Are we good?
I think we're good. So wait, don't just click me away, for God's sake. Thank you guys for the interview, and thank you for the awesome music, and also thank you for the awesome music that is yet to come.
And a thank you from my side. I was listening to the first sample of the newest track you provided for the DLC. It's so awesome. In fact, I was throwing away the plans for level 4.3 and reworking the level now completely to match it to the music. It's really awesome. So stay tuned for that.
Thanks.
Excellent. Very nice. So yeah, thank you, and let's do this again sometime, or we'll invite you for burgers or something.
Burgers.
You know? All right. Take care. Thank you.
Ciao.
Bye. And there we go. That was our interview. Now, don't just go and run away. There's still more to come. Yes, the raffle. Indeed.
That's what she said.
Give me your hat.
So I can take
What?
this off.
What? Give me your hat. I'm gonna put these in them. I'm gonna draw from them.
And I thought you wanted to raffle my head and was like,
I just want your hat.
me, my hair.
Okay, so we're raffling stuff off. What are we raffling off? The shirt?
We are raffling off some shirts. Okay.
Can I?
Yes, you can. I'm just mixing them up. Shirts, so BFG shirts, and also the messenger bag. And if you guys haven't seen that, I could go get one from Adrian's office, I guess, to show you. But it's on, if you go to the website, Jansister's twistedDreams.com, there's some pictures of it. Vladimir's modeling it.
Yes. He's doing it very nice.
What is Vladimir modeling?
He's modeling
the bag.
The bag that we all
Our
have.
bag. The BFG bag.
And I thought modeling, 3D art and stuff. And I was like, what? Vladimir?
No, I think about the classic bag and all that.
Okay, so I think we're going to draw 3 people. Three.
One for shirts and one for bag? Or?
Let's do...
Did we not plan this?
No, actually.
Who needs planning?
You know what? Let's draw 3 shirts and 2 bags.
Excellent.
5.
3 shirts and 2 bags.
Let me do the shirts.
Okay, so shirts first.
I mixed them up.
Time for name
First shirt.
number 1.
So everybody can basically grab one, right? Because 1, 2, 3 shirts.
Okay.
Okay.
I have one.
Okay, I'll grab one. Who needs a plan? An innocent hand? We don't have those here.
Oh, Jesus. This is violent. Relax. Okay, reveal and try and read my writing.
Oh, come on, really.
Can I have that one?
Sorry. Yeah, sure. You go
Okay,
ahead.
so
I'll take
announce
yours.
your...
It's more vague. What the what?
Oh, come on, Sarah. Focus. Focus.
More big... Okay.
Show it to the camera.
This one!
More like, I saw him post earlier.
Yeah.
I saw him.
Please write your name in the chat. You know who you
Yeah,
are.
write the name in the chat.
It's okay, so now you can go and you can...
Yes, okay, so second winner is Fish Baits. That was easy. Excellent. Very nice.
So, third winners, and I know that this one we're gonna be exploding something or something. It's actually Thundress. Thundress.
Thundress. Excellent.
Yeah, Dave. That's the.
Yeah, there he goes. So we got
There we
it.
go. Okay,
Excellent.
so you guys all win shirts. So can you, if you can, please
stay in the chat.
Stay in the chat till the end of the show.
So we can get everything we need.
So I think I can personal message, PM you. I think we'll figure it out. Just stick around the end of the show, and I can get your.
Yeah, you lucker.
Yeah.
You damn lucker, you.
Very nice.
Okay,
Alright, so now for the two
bags.
I think the two girls should draw those. Give me that.
Okay.
Wait, I have to bless this one.
Okay, bless it. Blessing of the art.
Pick your draws.
Excellent. It's for the bags now, so
They're sweet.
there we go.
We all have one, so we'll
Yes.
be part of the group.
I now want to draw an overlord in a Pope costume, actually. That would be awesome.
You should do
That
that.
you should do that, yes.
Or better.
I know.
Oh.
We know this one. Do you have? I don't know.
I know first.
I think it's the Archon, right? It's Leonard G.
Leonard G.
It's the Canadian dude, isn't it?
Yeah.
Leonard G won
It's
a bag.
the Canadian dude.
It's the Canadian dude, yes. I know, from the forest.
Okay, and mine is Nacht Mad.
Okay. Nacht. Actually, the person who just said "pull me"
That's
was
it.
Paul.
Yes!
Excellent.
Awesome. No,
very nice.
awesome.
Oh my God.
Awesome. Very good.
That's wicked. Okay, so all you guys hang out.
Yes,
and
please. Please hang out after the show, so we can get your address and everything, so we can ship stuff. Congratulations to the winners. What do we have
Can I have
to
my
do?
head back now?
Yes. You should put the stuff out.
Yeah, I was going to do that.
Okay.
So we now have a couple of minutes left, I think. Do we have time?
Oh yeah, we have time.
We have time. Okay. So, actually, a question to you guys out there: has any one of you already played the XBLA version of Gianna Sisters?
There's a delay, so they have.
There's a delay. Obviously, you're not going to hear it right away. But think about it. Anybody? No, the raffle was not USA restricted.
We'll send them wherever.
We'll send them wherever. So yeah.
Around the globe.
He can hand it over to me if he orders his Hawaii pizza. Of course, Garrett played the XBLA version. Yes, that was
Nothing less expected.
Nothing less expected.
He has to at least go there in the leaderboards up there.
Yes, exactly. You definitely have to put yourself on the leaderboards there.
Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, Oh My God is still.
Oh, actually, there's one thing. There was an issue.
No, let me say it. So that issue with the disconnecting from Xbox Live thing was sent it to Microsoft. They took care of it. It should be fixed now. If it's not fixed now, it will be fixed soon because we investigated it, sent it over. Hey, Florian's here. Do you want to?
You see, like,
is it actually
minutes.
Is it actually like? Did you?
We already have entries on the leaderboard, so people are online playing.
Good. Actually,
So
Florian is right here, and he's the one who did it. So good. That's actually pretty awesome here. So all that's
fixed.
That's fixed. So you guys can enjoy the.
Yes, enjoy the game.
I'll go
actually.
back to my seat.
Yes. So, is the feature where you can switch between worlds with right button and left button going to be in the PC version? Is it?
For the PC version, you can basically customize your how you play it. So you just go to the launcher in the PC version and set your world switching to right button or left button on how you like it, and then there you go. It's already in there. Dum dum dum.
It's just not accessible from the game. You have to do this via the launcher from.
As in. Yeah, between world 1 and 2 or 3.
So in the map, it's not there.
Yeah.
In the PC version, I haven't played the PC version since I started playing the Xbox version, so I'm very sorry.
You have to have
Is it
seen
there?
her in the last weeks.
We plan on getting the Xbox version and then rolling some of the changes we did for that back into the PC version, actually.
Okay, so what was just said is that apparently some of the changes we did for the Xbox version are being considered to be put into the PC version again. So it's like the PC to Xbox to PC, more or less. Not all of it, but like the things that make sense for the PC as well.
It feels like a journey or somewhat.
A little bit. It's like there and back again.
With Gianna.
A Gianna tale, yes!
A Gianna tale, excellent.
Wonderful.
Yeah, so what else? Let's see. What can be changes?
Yeah, we had to do some minor changes for the Xbox.
It's mostly well, you talk about that. You did this, so go ahead. What were the changes that are actually from the PC version to the Xbox version?
I should know that.
You should know that.
I know some level changes that we had to do because something wasn't working right. So, for example, we had to switch some stompers that we had in some levels, and we had to substitute some of the breakable blocks by others, which wasn't eating so much memory and stuff. But it was only just minor things.
Most stuff you probably don't realize because it was TCR related.
Like loading screens have text in them.
Yes.
Exactly.
That's a TCR requirement. So water physics seem different?
Yep, we upgraded them.
Look at that. Pushing boxes is slower.
Yeah, pushing boxes is slower.
Okay, you know, pushing boxes is slower because pushing boxes is a frame rate related issue. And, well, on the Xbox 360 we have a fixed frames per second rate, so yeah, it's slower. 4 times. Four times? Something like that. Two times?
Which is better? Come on, tell me.
Yeah.
All versions are awesome.
Of course, all versions are
Jana.
amazing.
Yes.
Ethan, PC Master. Can we please put in the picture of? Never mind. Yeah. so some of those changes will make it back to the PC version. I'm guessing, especially those that are actually improvements on the previous release.
It is planned to get some of the changes back into the PC version as we progress.
Are we putting that into the DLC or are we putting that into a patch?
Probably will be a patch because it's for all
it's
people out there.
Everybody,
So,
of course.
yeah.
Silly me.
Since the DLC will be some kind of an add-on, so we will charge on that. Except for backers, they get that for free.
Yeah, exactly. So.
Backers set back the right threshold.
Yes. All DLC is free for you guys. So.
But the first DLC is even free for all backers, isn't it?
For all backers.
Oh yeah, right, it was.
The first DLC is free, and all DLCs are free for all backers who pledge $25.
25 and above, I think. Yes.
If I remember correctly, yeah.
So if you were a backer over $25, you're good for life, and if you're a backer at all, you're going to get that regardless. But the other thing is going to be a patch, so you don't have to worry about it. That's what
I need an Overlord costume.
Schmitty should dress up. I still think that Schmitty should voice the Overlord.
We should make another cosplay with Schmitty as the Overlord. I would even wear a skirt for that one again.
Really?
So that you
Yeah,
can,
well,
so that you can stomp me.
I was about to say that.
Tackle me and dash me and stuff, right?
So we put Schmitty in Overlord costume, Sarah in her punk costume, Emily in the cute costume, and then we play out the last minutes of the Overlord. How about that?
You get the shurikens for me.
Okay. And we can make it with Nerf versions of shurikens. I'm not going to give you real shurikens because
close enough.
Yeah. So there you go. So when I don't know when that's going to happen.
So we know what we're going to do for the DLC release, right?
Exactly. That's for the DLC release party. And let them fight, of course, in front of the camera. When it's the DLC release party, we're going to have a live show again with burgers. Then we're going to have burgers anyway again when the DLC release comes.
Sure, everything.
And we will have burgers again on the PlayStation Network release.
Oh yes, excellent. Actually, yes, when the PlayStation Network release is coming, we're going to have the same thing again.
Yes.
Burgers, anyway. I don't know about the rest, but yeah. Oh, Leonard, what did you miss? I think you missed that you won.
Yes.
I didn't realize that. That's nice.
What happened to Schmitty's hair? He got a haircut.
I fell into an evil lawnmower, and it was an accident, horribly accident.
And it didn't happen to his beard because his beard is holy and it's protected by the evil spirit of beardiness.
Yes, the beard cannot be.
Only I can touch it.
Can't touch this.
Yes. You're sneaking it at work? Shame on you. No, actually, that's great. That's awesome. Very nice. Let's see. Do we have anything? Xbox experience, comments, questions? What comes up next show? Any ideas? Oh, that's a good one.
You just
Silence.
You know, we're just the guys sitting in front of the camera.
The next show will be April 4th.
April 4th is apparently the next show. Okay.
So I'm not on the show.
Special guest?
Sarah.
Just kidding. I'm not gonna be there.
Yeah, you won't be there, but it's okay. Okay, next show, April 4th, is actually when we announce the winners of our fan art contest.
Oh, right! Fan art
I'm
contest.
not there. What the fuck? Shit.
Completely forgot
How do you
about
know? We have people watching from the US in here.
I'm very sorry about that.
Ooh, Nasu has an idea for the bonus track from DLC. Ooh. Anyway, the April 4th will be our next live show, and we'll have the winners from the fan art contest sent in. We have 6 entrants so far, which is sweet, and lots of cool artwork to look at.
Seen some of it. Looks
Yeah,
very nice.
some from there's some from this little girl who's so cute, and she sent us some artwork, and it's adorable. But yeah, so April 4th, April 2nd is the deadline for the fan art contest. So if you haven't heard of it or you'd like to submit something, the details are on our website, giannisisterstwisteddreams.com, and you enter on our Facebook page. There's an app right next to the like option. What?
No, it's just scared. I drew a misshapen cat once. Excellent.
Please do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so the deadline is April 2nd, and then we announce the winners on the 4th. So that's what's happening on the 4th most of the time. Yeah, and I'm not sure who our guest is going to be.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have a guest audition. A copy paste.
Oh come on, Jared! Oh come on, really?
He's obsessed with your face. He loves it. He loves your face. Okay, but yeah, that's what's happening for the live show. Any other suggestions or anything at all for the next one though? Just hop into our live show planning thread on the forums and send us your suggestions. I only planned as far as this show for now, so I'm not quite sure what we'll have for the next the next one, in addition to the art contest, but we'll have more interviews and stuff. Like always, back to normal, and it'll be only an hour long this time.
Yeah, just an hour. We're going to go back to discussing
Janice's cosplay.
Current.
But I'm not blonde anymore. I can't.
Just get a wig for God's sake. What did I say? Right. We're going to have the discussion about current issues in the industry or trends or whatever. It's probably going to be some new stuff there because we have GDC coming up and PAX. So there's lots of new stuff.
Yeah, PAX East is in a couple days.
PAX East is in a couple of days, and GDC is
this weekend for PAX East.
And GDC right after that.
Yeah.
So there's lots of new stuff going to be that we can talk about. Maybe even some. I can't say now. Never mind.
Shh. Shut up.
Sorry.
I'm gonna go back to myself.
Yes. Schmitty, are you
Yes,
Brony? What a silly question. Yes.
Yes. The kind of like a lot of dudes in our company are, and it's just like, come on, really? No, they are all.
Actually, we have a lot of them here. Like
you will They all went to Burger King just to get the stupid brony figurine. You know, really.
It was.
They look awesome on the table.
And there was like 4 dudes, and they all were like, okay, we want to have like all 3 figurines there, and they're so happy that they're coming more. And
I feel the love. I feel the love.
And I want to shoot myself.
No, it's funny because there were actually four guys from the company that went to Burger King when the figures came out, and they were standing there in front of the camera and saying, how many did you order? 10?
It was 15. It was 15 pieces. 15. And the funniest thing about this was the girl at the counter was looking at me. Oh, you have a large kindergarten full of girls with you, and I was like, well. And then she was talking to her colleague, and she was looking at me and grinning while putting them in her bag, and she knew what was going on. Yeah. Okay, well done.
Yeah. So, okay, I'm running out of things to talk about. Somebody help me.
We can wrap it up.
We can wrap it up?
Yeah.
So let's see. This was an awesome evening. Awesome interviews. Masu, amazing as always. What else is there to say? Thank you everybody for watching, obviously. And I hope that you will join us again the next time. Just stick with us. We're going to give you more new stuff next time. We're going to have the PSN, but that's going to be
later,
sometime later probably. But yeah, lots of things to look forward to. Probably also some information on other things I can talk. Never mind. And also, hang out after the show. The guys who won something, definitely hang out after the show to give your information. And check by our forums. Just, we love you guys, so we want to chat with you.
If you actually want to see some Genesis cosplay, we have something in our forum.
Yes.
If you are not aware of that, we have some pictures of Sarah and Emily doing punk and cute Gianna.
Yes.
We even have the videos of the old live shows where we did this because we already did that in a live show, and if you missed it, you can just watch it on our guys' YouTube.
I need a blonde wig now, though.
Yes. So, that's it for today. Thank you, everybody, for watching, and we shall see you next time. Goodbye!